Saturday mornings used to mean pancakes shaped like uneven circles and my daughter Lily standing on a kitchen chair, flour dusting her eyebrows like tiny clouds. Now they mean a drive-through breakfast in a car that still smells like her old car seat, and a 6-year-old buckled in the back, swinging her feet to a song on the radio. I check the mirror every few seconds, not because I need to, but because some habits from marriage don't just disappear when the marriage does. I tell myself I'm fine. I tell myself this is just what Saturdays look like now. Some lies get easier every time you say them. "Daddy, why don't you live with us anymore?" she asked last week, syrup on her chin, eyes not even looking up from her plate. I froze mid-bite. Kids ask hard questions like they're asking about the weather. I gave her the version adults give children. "Mommy and Daddy love you very much, we just live in different houses now." She nodded, satisfied, then added something that stopped my heart cold. "Mommy said you'll never find out anyway." I forced a smile. But something in my chest cracked open, quiet and sharp, like ice under weight nobody sees yet. Rewind 8 months. Sarah and I had been married 5 years. Together 7. We weren't perfect, but whose marriage is? Late nights, missed dinners, the slow erosion that comes with 2 full-time jobs and 1 small daughter who needed us both fully present, always. I noticed the phone flipped face down more often. I noticed she'd step outside to take calls she used to take on speaker. I told myself it was nothing. I told myself I was the paranoid one, the problem, the reason things felt distant. I wanted so badly to be wrong. I wasn't wrong. But I didn't know that yet. Not fully, not with proof. Just with a low hum of dread that lives in your stomach when something's off and you're too scared to look directly at it. Friends said I seemed different. Quieter. My mother asked if everything was okay at home, and I said yes, because saying no meant admitting something I wasn't ready to name. I kept working, kept showing up, kept believing that love could out stubborn distance. I didn't know I was already living in the last months of something I thought was permanent. The twist came from nowhere, the way real ones always do. Sarah left her old phone charging in Lily's room, the one she claimed was broken, the one I assumed was sitting dead in a drawer somewhere. Lily wanted to watch cartoons on it. I unlocked it without thinking. Just a father doing a father's small task. And there it was, a voicemail icon, one unheard message, saved under a contact name that made my hands go cold. Saved not under a name at all, but under 3 words, "Don't tell him." I sat on the edge of my daughter's bed for a long time before I pressed play. Cartoons hummed in the background. Oblivious. Then I heard a man's voice, warm, familiar in that terrible way you recognize before you understand, talking about next time she's away, and how much longer we have to pretend. He laughed. She laughed back, faint, in the background, like static I'd been mistaking for silence my whole marriage. 23 seconds. That's all it took to turn 8 months of doubt into one unbearable, undeniable truth I could never unhear again. I didn't confront her that night. I sat with it, replayed it, let it rearrange every memory I had, the flipped phones, the outside calls, the sudden interest in girls' trips. Grief doesn't wait for confrontation. It starts the moment truth lands, whether or not you've said a word aloud. When I finally spoke to Sarah, she didn't deny it. She didn't even look surprised, only relieved, like she'd been carrying a secret too heavy to hold much longer. I moved out 3 weeks later. I let Lily keep her room exactly as it was. I kept the voicemail. I told myself I'd delete it. I never did. Some part of me, not vengeful, just human, needed proof that I hadn't imagined my own unraveling. Months passed. Custody schedules, mediation, a smaller apartment that slowly became home. Lily adjusted the way children do, with a resilience that both amazed and quietly broke me. But her question that Saturday, "Mommy said you'll never find out anyway," sat in my chest like a stone I couldn't put down. She deserved honesty eventually. Not blame. Not anger passed down like a family heirloom. Just the truth, gentle and age-appropriate, when she was ready to carry it. So last night, after her bath, hair still damp, wrapped in her favorite blanket, I sat her down on my bed. "You asked me something a while back," I said softly, "about why Daddy doesn't live with us." She nodded, curious, unafraid. I didn't play her the voicemail's ugliest parts. I'm still her father, still protective of what 6-year-old hearts should carry. I played just enough, her mother's voice, tired, saying, "He'll never find out." I watched something shift in Lily's face, Not devastation, just quiet understanding, the kind that comes when a puzzle piece finally fits. "So that's why," she said simply, and rested her head on my shoulder. Not dramatic. Not a movie ending. Just a small, honest moment between a father and his daughter, built on truth instead of protective silence. I held her a little longer than usual that night. I thought about all the months I spent doubting my own instincts, wondering if I was the problem. I wasn't. I was just a man who loved his family enough to ignore the warning signs, until love wasn't the thing keeping us together anymore. Just habit, and a secret with an expiration date. These days, Saturdays look different, but they're ours now, uneven pancakes and all. Lily doesn't ask why anymore. She asks what flavor jam we're using, whether we can watch cartoons after, if I'll push her on the swing before school Monday. I don't carry the voicemail with the same weight I used to. I kept it, yes. Not for revenge, but as proof I trusted my own heart when everyone, even the people closest to me, told me not to. Some truths cost everything to find. But once you have them, you finally get to breathe and rebuild and simply live, honestly this time.